It's hard to believe that Zalina Kardanova is already literally one step away from her 50th birthday. Most people, seeing her for the first time, are sure that in front of them is a woman at least 10 or even 15 years younger. At the same time, there are no magic secrets, expensive procedures, or extreme techniques in her life. She looks fit, moves easily, maintains a beautiful posture, and has a huge reserve of energy. Moreover, she has enough strength not only for training, but also for an active, eventful life. The most interesting thing is that almost everyone can repeat most of her habits. Today we will examine in detail which principles help Zalina to keep young, why they really work, and which of them can significantly improve the health, well-being, and appearance of any person. Some of these habits seem very simple, but they often produce the most impressive results. Therefore, be sure to watch this video to the end. A few tips will surely make you look at taking care of your health in a completely new way. The most valuable thing about Zalina's lifestyle is that she doesn't try to find easy ways. Instead of constantly searching for new diets or miracle cures, she relies on things that have been working for years. One of the main elements of her life is regular strength training. Many still believe that only young people or professional athletes need to work with weights. In fact, strength exercises are one of the most powerful tools for preserving youth. After 30 years of age, a person gradually begins to lose muscle mass, and with it, metabolism decreases, posture worsens, strength decreases, and age-related changes appear. That is why muscles can be considered a kind of health bank account. The more a person invests in them now, the more benefits they will receive in 10, 20, or even 30 years. Zalina regularly works out in the gym and is not afraid to work with serious weights. At the same time, each movement is performed under control. This is a very important detail. Many people make the mistake of trying to lift as much as possible, forgetting about proper technique. In fact, it is slow and deliberate exercise that makes the muscles work as efficiently as possible and significantly reduces the risk of injury. If you're just starting out, don't try to impress others with heavy weights. It's better to perform the exercise perfectly with a lightweight than to ruin the technique for the sake of a few extra pounds. Zalina pays special attention to the muscles of the core. For many, it's just a press. But in fact, the core includes almost the entire center of the body. It is these muscles that are responsible for stability, beautiful posture, healthy spine, and proper functioning of the whole body. A strong core helps to carry household loads more easily, reduces the risk of back pain, and makes movements more confident. The good news is that you don't have to do hundreds of twists to strengthen these muscles. Planks, body weight exercises, weightlifting, various holding options, and dumbbell exercises work much more effectively when the body is forced to constantly maintain balance. Another habit Zalina has seems so simple that many people don't even take it seriously. She walks a lot. For the body, walking is one of the most natural types of activity. It does not overload the joints, improves blood circulation, helps maintain a normal weight, has a positive effect on the heart, and helps reduce chronic stress levels. But there is an interesting point. Many consider steps to be solely a way to burn calories. In fact, regular walking has a much stronger effect on the quality of metabolism. It helps the body use glucose more efficiently, reduces fatigue after prolonged sitting, and supports vascular health. Try to implement one simple rule. Instead of one long walk in the evening, add several short walks during the day for 10 to 15 minutes. Such activity is often even more beneficial for the body than an hour of continuous walking after a whole day without movement. The more often the body receives a signal to move, the better the muscles and metabolism work. Another feature of Zalina is that she does not limit her life to sports only. She often visits people, attends various events, communicates, and spends time with her family. At first glance, it seems that this has nothing to do with youth, but numerous observations show an interesting pattern. People who regularly maintain social connections tend to stay active longer, recover faster from stress, and experience less emotional burnout. Communication is a kind of brain training. During a conversation, a person analyzes information, recalls events, shows emotions, jokes, and makes decisions literally every minute. That is why a busy social life helps to maintain cognitive abilities much better than constant loneliness. Even an ordinary walk with friends can be healthier than an evening in front of the TV. Zalina pays great attention to her nutrition. At the same time, her approach cannot be called strict or fanatical. The main idea is not endless restrictions, but the quality of the daily diet. It is much more important to get enough protein, vegetables, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates on a regular basis than to constantly go on short-term diets. The body likes stability. When nutrition becomes predictable and varied, it is much easier for her to maintain a high level of energy, good skin condition, and the normal functioning of all organs. Another interesting principle of Zalina is not related to training, but to self-esteem. She likes to dress beautifully, chooses clothes according to her figure, does neat hairstyles, uses light makeup, and is not afraid to emphasize her femininity. Many consider this to be solely a matter of appearance, but there is a much deeper meaning here. When a person continues to take care of her appearance, regardless of age, she seems to be sending herself a signal that life continues, that there are still many interesting events ahead. This attitude often helps to maintain confidence, the desire to develop, and actively take care of their own health. Zalina's story shows once again that youth rarely depends on one ideal habit. It is much more important to combine regular strength training, daily exercise, proper nutrition, active communication, taking care of your appearance, and the ability to enjoy life. All these elements gradually add up to a system that helps a person stay energetic, strong, and attractive regardless of age. And the best part is that you don't have to wait for a special moment to start these changes. The first steps can be taken today. Perhaps in a few years, they will become the very foundation, thanks to which others will also be surprised at your age and ask what your secret of youth is. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.